Hi, y'all. Today is December the 27th, and I thought I would just come in and talk with you about some stuff. Going into 2022, y'all, I like uploading daily. I really do, but I think I'm gonna stop that. To be honest, y'all know I'm not on here for gaining subscribers. I'm not on here to make money. Um, So I don't know. I don't know. I love talking with y'all. I love like having conversations. But for 2022, I really just want to relax. I want to enjoy life. Like, I'm not going to say that YouTube takes up a lot of my time because you guys know I don't edit my videos for the most part. I try to respond back to each and every one of y'all. But I feel like I just want me time, me time. So what I'm gonna do, I plan on obviously doing my budgeting videos, which that would be, I don't know if I would do weekly check-ins. I don't know how the setup will be, but I will do a lot. My main focus for 2022 on my channel will just be about budgeting. Now, y'all know my focus is living on less, because you guys know, versus me taking the job with the IRS, I decided to still just go with my part-time job that I was hired on for. And I know this probably won't be a long-lasting thing. I would like to do this for at least 1 to 2 years, up until when Jamez graduates, hopefully. I just want to relax, you guys, because right now, even in training, I'm still in training. I work from 9 to 6, and then from there, we go to the gym, and then we get back home around 7:30, and then we have to cook and eat. It's just a lot, and I don't miss those days. I don't miss the hustle and bustle. Now, I will say, my previous full-time job that I had for the 9 years, which I quit in end of April, I used to work from 3 to midnight. Was it 3 to midnight? I think it was 3 to midnight or 2 to midnight. I don't ever remember anymore, y'all. It could have been 2 to midnight. I don't remember. But it's just like with the midnight shift, it was good because you kind of had your whole day to do like doctor's visits, different things. You can cook, but then you're up late. I don't know. It was just like an ongoing cycle. And once again, I never pinpointed where my health started to deteriorate because of the job. And what I mean by that is I would break down crying before I go to work. Even while I'm at work, I would just break out crying. I would just get so worked up. And it was a job that I actually enjoyed. It was a good job. It was a good company. And to be honest, I miss it. I really do miss it. But, change is good. Change is good. But you guys know I left like with no notice. I gave them, hey, as of today, I'm out of here. So there would never be a chance for me to be hired back on there anyways. But they don't have any. When I first started at my previous full-time job, it was part-time. And then, being a newly single mom, I was just like, I did that for a couple years, and then I went full-time. Like, let's get this money up. And then I went into debt because of my emotions. And, we got out of debt recently back in 2020, I think it was. Yeah, February 2020, I think I made my last large credit card payment to pay those things off. And right now, as you get older, for myself and my mental state, I just want to take it easy. I don't want to have to worry about money. I know living on less, me working less, I will actually have to borrow from my savings, but that's okay. That's why I know I probably can't do this for a long period of time, but you never know what comes around. I don't plan on doing any type of side hustles like working at Amazon as a secondary job or finding another job. I really just want to focus on myself, focus on just doing my 4-hour days and finding my happiness, y'all. Finding my happiness, finding my joy, you know. I think in the society that we live in now, is all about more money you can make, you know. It's all about what you can make. Now, I will say in my videos in the past, y'all have seen me go from here to down here to up here to down here, because money is not a motivating force for me. Yes, I did have 2 additional jobs, but that once again was strictly for me to get out the house and to remain active, because my depression was just so bad that I just needed to get out the house. And that's why I had those 2 additional jobs. But it wasn't to make money. The money aspect for me was just to, you know, get out the house, free up my mind a little bit. But yeah, I mean, in the society that we live in, it's all about making more money, more money, more money. Money, to me, to me, it does not bring happiness. It does bring a sense of security in regards to knowing that your bills will be paid, but it doesn't bring happiness. If you guys don't know, when I was younger, I saved up over $32,000, and this is when I was 16, 17 years old, and it made me more sad. I didn't have anybody to share it with, you know. And of course, this is before I had my son, but yeah, y'all, it's just like I'm doing just the opposite. I don't mind being the oddball. I feel like with a lot of my choices, I feel like I'm the oddball here, because as I mentioned, a lot of people attain for more, 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 and that's not what I want, you know. If that's what I wanted, I would have stayed at my previous job, and I would have kept going on short-term disability, long-term disability, FMLA, and it wasn't worth it for me. And right now, for myself, it's going to be like a kind of a challenge for me as well. So it's going to be more interesting to see how I go about spending money, saving money if I can, just how I budget my money, you know, living on less. I feel like sometimes when you have a buck of money or extra money, like you kind of do things a little bit more at ease. I'm not going to say I'm going to stress over money or how I do things. I feel like I have a very good handle on my finances. But sometimes when I used to make more money, like, oh, we can eat out and then I can just pay it back later, you know. Not saying that we won't be eating out, we definitely will, but everything's going to be more strategic, and I think it's going to be nice because I'm more of a budget person. I don't know if you guys, I told you guys, but the job I have, again, is back in the financial field, so it just is overall is brings me back to what I'm used to. Finances is a different part of finances than I've done in the past 9 years at my previous job, but it's still finances, and it's like day in and day out I'm just going to be looking at finances, you know, and it's going to be wonderful. I think it's going to be nice to see what other people are doing, and I mean, I can't help them or give them advice, but I think it's going to be nice. You know, eventually with this company, you know, for as I see right now, I've only been here for going on 2 weeks, and I'm once again still just in training. I feel like this is going to be a nice company to grow with. I'm a type of person that likes to keep my main job, and I know in the future they will have options for me to go full time, but for right now, I just want to enjoy my life, y'all. Can you imagine working only 4 hours per day? I know in one way some people will be like, oh my goodness, I wish I could do that, Candice. But at the same time, they be like, I don't want that pay cut. So it's a give and take. It's a give and take. Not everybody wants to have that decrease in income. Once again, I'm out of consumer debt. I do have James card that I am paying on. I wish to pay it off as soon as possible, but we'll see about that. And then my student loans, I have like a little bit over 10,000 still left. So those are the only two things, but I'm out of credit card debt. It took me, there was a couple times where I got back into credit card debt years ago. And then I finally put my foot down and, was doing budgeting on here. And I'm no longer using my credit cards just as an emotional thing. As I mentioned, most of the debt I had was just on eating out, y'all. No lie. It's just sad because me and James, we are not material people. So we don't want many things. So most of the times we would just eat out and just be like, oh, we'll pay it back. And that stuff just adds up over time, y'all. But yeah, so my whole channel will be focused on me in 2022, living on less and finding my happiness. Okay. As I mentioned, it's going to be very different from what we see on other channels, because other channels is all about making more money. And for me, it's just about, being happy with myself, having time to myself, for my dogs, for my son, for my family. And yeah, taking it easy. I mean, you think of it, I will be getting back 20 hours per week. That is quite a bit of time back to myself, because I'll only be working from 9 to 1 once I'm out of this training. So yeah, y'all, I will definitely keep you guys posted, but that's what my channel will be about. I know sometimes, like for myself, I'm like, y'all don't want to see me daily. And I just know at the end of the year, a lot of things are going on in everybody's lives, and I just don't want to be that person to always be like blah 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 blah. I really don't have much going on as it is, but yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy on social media. Social media means for me YouTube, but yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy. Definitely share with you guys my ups and downs, probably do some grocery hauls. But yeah, I'm not going to be uploading every day. So I'm sorry to say that. I'm going to miss you guys, but I'm already starting that transition of not uploading every day. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on my channel. But no, just know that I'm doing okay. Yeah, I have my struggles every day, and but it's about me being stress-free, as stress-free as possible. Let's put it like that. Not everything's gonna be peaches and cream, but you go with the flow. And I figure, hey, if I can give 4 hours out of my day and be okay financially, yes, I will have to borrow from my savings. We'll see how this all goes in 2022, but from what I'm seeing, yes, I will have to borrow from my savings. We'll see how income tax helps out. That may be a nice little chunk. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, y'all, just wanted to let y'all know my channel's obviously on the reverse side. Y'all have seen me just live off my savings. Now I'm just, taking it slowly, taking baby steps to get back to where I want to be. To be back in the job force, but not full force, And I don't, if I don't have to be full force, then why do that? That's my whole thinking. That is my whole thinking. So yeah, y'all. So if you guys don't see me every day, just know that I'm just relaxing, taking it one day at a time, working out, taking care of house and home. And, I will definitely be checking in with you guys who have channels that I'm subscribed to. So yeah, hopefully we definitely will talk with each other soon. Obviously, I will have my first paycheck coming up soon. It's not going to be much. I think it's just one day, but we will budget it together. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.